Hey guys, just giving you an overhead view of the piles before we start today. Okay, so this is going to be pile 1, Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Pile 2, the Angel Tarot cards. And pile 3, the Psychic Tarot. Okay, I'm going to show you the boxes in a moment, just giving you the overhead view, right? Okay, bye. Royal family, welcome to my channel. I am the Pick a Card Empress, and today we're asking, what have they realized about you? Now, primarily it's going to be for a romantic partner, but surely if it resonates for a family member or a friend, you take it as it resonates. You use your intuition. If I'm going through and somebody pops into mind, then there's definitely a message about that person coming through for you. Okay, so you just saw the overhead view, so I'm just going to show you the boxes because sometimes they help. So the first part is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland, and this is like my third tarot deck that I ever got. The second pile is the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. And the third pile is like my second tarot deck, the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, right? So I always identify this as the masculine, and this is a more feminine energy deck, right? So these are your 3 piles. To do your thing, pick a pile, and we're going to get into your reading. Take care. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and this card, this is reading for you. So this is going to be one of the advice cards. At the end, so we're asking today, what has your person realized about you? So let's look at their energy towards you at this time. Just a second. The energy towards you at this time. All right, we have naivete. They think that your head is in the clouds, like you're not seeing them properly, you don't know them. They think that you're idolizing them, that you really don't know what they're like, and they're really, as much as they're kind of, what should I say? I think they're underestimating you and how much you know about them. So they're underestimating you and your perceptiveness, and they're also kind of demonizing their own self, right? Like, they don't really know me. If they really knew me, then they would not think of me that way. Energy towards you, fair. It's not even real. It's just their shadows, right? So your person right now, they're in their shadow side, right? And they're seeing danger lurking in every corner. And I'm also getting, like, they're fighting their own inner demons. For some of them, it's outer demons, right? They're experiencing some sort of interference that's preying on their fears, their anxieties, okay? And that's what's creating blockages. But this is something that they have to conquer, right? They have to conquer the mind. They have to stand in their power. They have to take back their power because they're giving their power away to their fears, to their phobias. And I'm also getting to the past because it's a ghost of the past that's coming back, right? So the things that happened to them in childhood, the things that happened to them in their past relationships, they're giving their power and agency away to these things. Let's pull some cards on this, though, just in case there are any other messages, but that's what I got with that particular card. Spirit, tell us about fear. We have the Emperor. All right, so this is someone who knows that they are your divine counterpart, right? They are well aware of this, and I think it just boggles the mind. It boggles their mind. They're like, what? Let's see. Let's see what's fair. And that's why some of them might be still hanging on around some kind of cold and sterile environment, because that's safer than the intensity that you're giving off right now. All right, so we have Ace of Pentacles. So we asked about what's this fair. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have Two of Swords in reverse. And we have Seven of Cups in reverse. All right, so this is someone, their greatest desire is a fresh start, a new beginning. Their greatest desire is to have this abundant life with you. And they have clarity around who you are. So what have they realized? Who you are. Definitely. And they feel like time is running out. Their eyes are fixated on this clock. I think for some of them, they're trying to do some more research. They might be trying to manifest some sort of abundance, right? There might be a creative project that they're working on, but they're no longer confused, okay? Or they're no longer clouded by any sort of illusions, or anyone who may have been trying to kind of cloud their judgment. Nah, they're way past that, right? Their fears center around the past repeating itself, and if they're good enough, okay? They have a lot of fears around their stability and finances, and a lot of fears around what their inner circle, especially their family members, people that they nest with, how they're going to be impacted, what they're going to think of them. It's those sort of things. They have fears. I feel like we're tapping into someone who's always had extras, or people. It's like a collector, right? They always have a safety net. So just in case one person kind of pissed off with them, they have somebody else. So we have someone who's always had options, and now the idea of not having a safety net and just putting all your eggs in this one nest here, freaking them to fuck out. Freaking them to fuck out. Freaking them out. Can I really do this? Can I do this, and can I maintain this? Right? So can I go into, I feel like perhaps a monogamous relationship and then maintain it? Will I get bored? Will they get bored with me? You know, these are the questions. So your person, what have they realized? That they want to have something stable, perhaps monogamous with you, if that's the dynamic that you guys have, right? Or that you want, right? They want to do this thing as well. So they want that stability. They want this abundance. They feel like they can have it with you. They see that there's a lot of clarity that they've gotten. But again, fears of the past. Fears of, will my shadow side take over again when I'm bored? Or will I feel like I'm trapped? It's those kinds of things. Will this person get fed up with me? Will they realize that I'm not the person that they think that I am? So they realize that they value your opinion of them. They value you. They value what you bring to the table. Let's get deeper into this energy. And the Psychic Tarot of the Heart is like the third deck I purchased ever. My first one was a Rider-Waite, and then I did Psychic Tarot, and then Psychic Tarot of the Heart, because I just love these decks by John Holland. It says choose your battles. So we have 7 of Wands. So this is someone preparing for battle, right? Preparing for battle, but it's also someone who is laying down the law in their life to persons who may have been influential. Now I'm seeing 3 faces, okay? So it could definitely be a third party, okay? But because these faces are bigger than your person, I feel like these are ancestral energies representing programming. So your person is taking a stand. You will no longer have this kind of autonomy or control over me. I am extracting my own beliefs, my own principles, my own core values. Maybe some of them will align with yours, but maybe they won't. I have to be my own person. So your person standing up to influential figures in their life, but also standing up to what may be some dysfunctional ancestral patterns right now. I think the energy right now is about ancestral healing. Okay. So for this pile, if you're interested in that, I am hosting an ancestral healing intensive. I'll put the link down below for this pile, right? All right, so let's see. What have they realized about you? Okay, I don't read reversals in this deck. We have observe, and it is the hangman. We have high priestess. It says listen. We have rest and reconsider. And that's a 9 of wands. We have heal, which is a star card. So this is major. This is like epiphany energy, right? Where you get this sudden download that it's a breakthrough. I think K-Moon, if you're watching this like when I posted, which will be around late June 2022, K-Moon just posted a video. That's K-Moon astrology. I think it's the new moon in Cancer, and it is breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. This is the energy that I'm feeling with this. We have move, and as I said, full moon in Cancer. Bam, we have the chariot Cancer, and so you see how much major arcana. You see it, right? So this is epiphany energy. This is breakthrough energy that we're picking up with this pile, and then we have master, and then we got the devil, which is exactly what was appearing in this card, because the devil is about our fears. It is about our addictions, okay, or the things that we use to escape our fears or anxieties or reality, right? Okay, it's the things that we are attached to. So what have they realized about you? Well, I think this person feels very attached to you. I don't think they realize just how connected they were to you, or how deeply they felt about you, until it's kind of like too late. That's the energy I'm getting, and now I feel it's like that energy of a caged animal. What do I do now? What do I do now? You know, what do I do now? But let me not start with this card. Let me read in order, because sometimes the placements of the cards are important. Anywho's, what have they realized about you? Well, they know that you have great powers of observation, but not just the observation, 3D observation. They think that you have a 360 degrees picture, a holistic picture of everything that's going on. And the reason why you have that is because you're very intuitive. I think this also scares your person too, because maybe in their past relationships, they were able to get one up on their partner. Okay, maybe they might have been cheating. Maybe they might have been manipulation. Maybe there might have been some kind of sneakiness going on. There might have been lies, deception, that kind of thing. But they can't get that over on you. And I think they realize that. Okay, I feel like we might have been even tapping into someone who liked to play games, right? They don't know how to communicate or ask for their needs to be met. So they might have played games, especially, mind games. Okay, the whole ghosting, that kind of shit. Or fishing for compliments. And they don't know how to ask for reassurance. They don't know how to ask for their needs to be met. They don't know how to ask for more time with a person. They don't know how to ask, how do you feel about me? That kind of thing. So those persons that go around the way of doing this, of extracting that information. That's what I'm getting. But it's like, what they want is like, you've not fed into those kind of underhand tactics for that they use to extract the information. Right now you're interested in open and honest conversation. Okay, it could be open and honest conversation by text, phone, email. But you want open and honest conversation. This whole mind game thing and all these little games that people play. You're not a child, right? You're not a child, so you're not interested in that. You are elevated, and you want that kind of elevated conversation. And you want conscious relationship, and your person realizes that. Okay. They realize that their usual tactics ain't gonna work with you anymore. Maybe it may have worked with you in the past, okay? But even when it worked with you in the past, it wasn't because you weren't aware of what they were doing. You've always been able to see through this person. Sometimes you play into the game because you're playing the game yourself, but you're beyond that now. Right now, you want open, honest conversation. So they're resting. They realize they need a new fucking plan. I need a new plan. That old way of doing things is not working with this person, perhaps anymore, right? It's not working with this person. I have to come up with a new strategy for reapproaching this person. I realize that this person, they're not responding to my games. I have to be more straightforward. So this is them. I'm feeling like a gathering the courage. Okay, I feel a kind of seeking guidance vibes, and that's because they're so high up here in the mountain. I don't know why it's coming to me. You know, Moses going up into the mountain to seek enlightenment, talk to God, that kind of thing. So I think that's what they're trying to do. They're communing with their spirit guides, God consciousness, whatever it is, whatever have you, right? Everybody has different beliefs, but really tapping into their higher guidance, maybe just like you, tapping into their higher guidance to figure out what is the way forward. I'm also getting that they realize that they have to put in the effort, right? They have to put in the effort. I think another part of your person playing mind games is trying to put the agency of the maintaining and the sustainability of this relationship solely on your shoulders, right? And they're realizing, no, it is definitely two, right? It has to be that equal energetic exchange. One person can't carry the weight of the relationship on their back, right? Maybe your person was accustomed to one-sided relationships like that, where there's one person like toting all the load in the relationship, doing all the emotional labor, right? But they're realizing, no, that ain't gonna work. This is not gonna fly with you. You require a partner, not a child. That's what they realize. You require a partner and not a child. They also realize that they have a lot of healing to do. They see you as having broken free from the things that have kept you bound, whether it's your own addictions, whether it might have been some sort of draining job. You've set yourself free in some particular kind of way, and they are absolutely inspired by that. Maybe it's even the way you dress or express yourself. Maybe you're free in that way, and they're not accustomed to anything like that. Okay? So you have inspired them to heal. And I think they've realized that you have played a massive role in the conscious evolution or the evolutionary process that they are undertaking right now. That's what they realized. I don't know. I get an like an Earth grid kind of vibe. They realize that when they're around you, their vibration is different, and the vibration that you guys create together, even just maybe talking on the phone or even texting each other, is different to what they feel with other people. There's something very magical about it, and the energy is very healing. It's very healing, and it makes them feel very grounded and connected. And I don't think your person connects to many people. I think they're also realizing that if they don't reach out their hand to you, and offer some sort of something solid, or bind themselves to you in some sort of way. I think this is what this person's thinking about, binding themselves to you in some sort of way, that they're going to lose you. That this love that they're feeling inside is just going to disappear. And just, just fall out, just go out of their grasp. So there's a sense of urgency that I feel with this card. It's like Spirit's telling them, they realize that they have to move. They have to move. They have to make a move. They have to make a move. They have to make a move. They have to master the things that are holding them back, and make a move towards you. They're also realizing, like, you have a lot of influence and power over them. They feel kind of resentful about that. Okay, because I feel like this is someone, a bit of a commitment for. I really do think so. Rolling Stone kind of vibe. So they don't want to connect with anyone, but they feel linked to you. It makes them feel kind of trapped. But, it's just their fears of being inadequate, their fears of, not being able to stay, their fears of, breaking their sobriety, whether that sobriety is connected to substances, some sort of addiction, some kind of escapist behavior. Can they stay sober? Can they stay sober? Are they going to hurt you like they've hurt their other partners? Are you going to hurt them? It's fears. It's fears. They're realizing that it's their fears that are keeping them back. But they think you're very psychic. They think you're very enlightened, like you're woke, your consciousness. They see you as someone who is very deliberate. Your actions, when you do take them, it's nothing impulsive, okay? It's because you've thought about it. They see you as a healer because you certainly heal their heart. I'm now seeing all that energy go into the heart space here. They recognize you as the truth. Their truth, right? And they feel like this is the time to ground their truth. You see the energy move from the heart space and then really amplified at Earth Star Chakra. So this is something that they want to ground, but they know that there is healing that they have to do for themselves first. They're just hoping that they don't take too long because they feel like they might lose you. They might lose you. Okay. So based on what we are seeing here right now, what can we expect will be their actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? What can we expect? Well, sacral chakras, sexy vibes. But this is the energy of creation. Wow. Third eye chakra. This is interesting to get it. We have manifest. These are some powerful cards. Magician's energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands. What can we expect? We can expect them to take action. Okay? We can expect them to follow their intuition. follow their sexy energy. Follow their sexy energy. And move towards you. So I think by the end of the month, you are going to hear from this person, but it's not going to be what we call small talk. Okay? I think these are going to be big conversations, and they might even be conversations about meeting up or moving forward. Okay? That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what's the advice. All right, this is the card that you picked. It says, you may not be aware of it yet, but a tapestry full of positive outcomes and spiritual blessings now permeates your aura. Well, we see that what you are attracting this person, right? The gray clouds have lifted, and so for them too, remember, they have gotten clarity, replaced by soft, radiant light. The past will soon be behind you. This is what they are trying to do now, but you've done it. Let it go and embrace the positive times ahead. So I feel like there's a mirror here, because maybe you too have your fears, right? But Spirit is saying it's here from here on out. It's only positivity. You've already gotten the clarity that you need. Your person also. The past is soon going to be behind you. They're asking you to leave that behind. Don't carry forward into this new beginning. And it's only positivity ahead. So you don't have to worry about the past repeating itself, right? You're different. They're different, right? And if they're not different, you have discernment to know, okay? So it's only beautiful energy from here on out. Don't let your thoughts sabotage your beautiful beginning. Don't let the thoughts sabotage your beautiful beginning. Okay. Let's get a card of advice. This is from the Whispers of Healing deck. Underneath the deck, we have vibration. Yeah, you're vibrating really high, right? Look at what you're attracting. So that's to tell you how beautiful your aura is right now. And what's the card that you have here? We have meditation. So Spirit is saying, listen, this is a time of rest and rejuvenation. It's a card number 3. That's about the Empress, right? Okay, so that's about, standing in your power. But the Empress, she is receptive, right? She don't do shit. And you don't have to do shit, because this person, you see all the energy that they're coming with? This is the Ace of Wands. This is the Magician, okay? The sacral chakra, that's about movement too. That's action energy. And then we have the third eye. So you don't have to do anything right now. It's your person's turn, right? Remember, every relationship, equal give and take. You've done a lot, okay, to make shit happen. Now, if they want it, it's their turn, right? The ball is in their court. Right now, Spirit saying, all you have to do is just rest and be open to any sort of guidance that might be coming through. I see some spirit guides here, okay? They're also trying to show you some information about some of your past lives that you might have shared with this person. I see some children building a snowman. I see some newlyweds. I don't know why I think it's a widow, but I feel a widow here. So there's some past life issues that they're trying to draw to your attention with your person. So for some of you, you might be called to do some sort of Akashic journeying, because it looks like there's some programs that want to close up. I also see a widow here with child, a single mom, So there's some programs that are looking to close out, some karmic cycles that are looking to close out. But in order for them to communicate with you, you have to be still. You have to be still right now. Okay? Let me read from the book. Tell us about meditation, the card number 3. Okay. In meditation, we find the space between thoughts and mind chatter. When you meditate, you allow your mind to be in a state of peace. This shift in thinking will help stop any limiting and negative thoughts you might have fallen prey to. When fearful thinking, because that's what that first card is about, right? Allowing our thoughts to get the better of us. When fearful thinking gains a foothold in our mind, it can take root and become habitual. Expecting the worst possible outcome can become your normal response. It can be hard to recognize and release fearful thinking. Take a minute and silence your mind. Breathe in and imagine this breath traveling through your body. Take a second breath and ask your body to relax. You are creating a connection with your higher self, God, Spirit, and your intuition. Just 1 minute a day of meditation can provide a mental reprieve from the thoughts connected with illness, loss, or low vibrations. This can go a long way towards healing. A sleeping woman is surrounded by wintry imagery. The different scenes indicate a connection with your true essence, your inner resources, and the times when you felt happier. The snows suggest purity, cleansing, and discovering hidden thoughts and fears. The goose may signify a need for reorganizing your priorities and the importance of the many blessings that you have in your life. As you hold these images in your mind, begin a meditation to see if any messages come to you. Don't strain or worry. Commit to meditating for a minute a day and increase it as you start to feel comfortable. Find soothing music that helps you relax. With practice, clarity and relief from stress may come more easily. So you and your person have the same task right now. And that is to not allow your fears to limit you, or not allow your fears to keep you bound or trapped in uncomfortable situations just because they're known. They're known, right? Spirit saying it's time to let go of that and allow the beautiful yet unknown energy to come into your life. Okay? Alright, my love, so that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. I thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your dislikes, your comments, they all help our community expand and grow, and I'm very grateful. For those of you who have been interacting with the ads during these readings, that's also wonderful. And please don't just do it for me. Do it for any reader that you enjoy, because it keeps us independent on YouTube. Alright, my loves, take care. Bye. Hey, Val2, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this card, this is going to be on your advice card, so I'm just going to put it here. So if you chose the Angel Tarot cards, this is your reading. And we are asking, what has your person realized about you? Let's get a significator for your person. What have they realized about you? Underneath the deck, we have come hither. All right, so your person is magnetized to what you. I don't know what perfume you're wearing or whatever. I don't know what kind of spirit perfume you're wearing or spirit pheromones you're wearing. Where they might have not had clarity before, they certainly have clarity now, and they know exactly what direction they need to head to, and they need to head to your direction. Okay. I'm getting like their ancestors are saying, over here, over here. It's this one. It's this one. I feel like your person might have even been confused, but now they're like, yeah, they know where to go. They know where to go, right? So let's see their energy towards you right now. So you are magnetizing them, calling them in. Their energy towards you. We have naivete. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So, they don't think that you love them. Okay. They don't think that you see them fully. They don't think that you see their shadow side. They don't think that you know about their addictions. They don't think that you see their shortcomings. They think that you are in love with an idealized version of them. And because of that, they think that you are setting yourselves up for disappointment. They don't think that they can live up to the fantasy that is inside your head. But this is just them projecting their own insecurities onto you, because I think you see them clearly. You see them clearly, but you are able to really see their divine self. Okay? So you do see that wonderful part of them. But you do see this person does see the devil as well. This person knows what they're dealing with. They know what they're dealing with. They know they know what they're dealing with. They know this person's shortcomings. They know this person's addictions. They may even know this person a wandering eye. Whatever it is, they're seeing it clearly. It's just that they are aware that there's this part. You are aware that there's this part of your person that they may keep hidden that's quite ascended, okay? But you're not focused on that alone. You see them in their entirety, but they don't think so. And they think that the day you see them in their entirety, you're not going to love them anymore. They think that you only love the fantasy. But as I said, this ain't got nothing to do with you. That is their own insecurities that they are projecting onto you. They don't feel like they can live up to your expectations. That is the long and short of the whole thing. But you see them. You see them clearly. The sun, okay? So the sun is waiting to shine down this connection, right? There's only happiness and abundance that's waiting to come in. There's this fresh start. There's all these positive outcomes. But your person is holding this back with their own insecurities. And they have to get over, they have to deal with that. That's not your bag. They have to deal with that. So let's see. What Spirit tells us about this naivety. So they think you are naive. Your head is in the sun. Your head is in the, well, maybe in the sun, right? That you're not seeing them clearly. We have the Nine of Swords reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. And we have the Death card in reverse, right? So a lot of blocked energies, right? So this is this person, they have to do their own unblocking, okay? I think they realize that, right? I think your person realized that they have been given their power away. They have been given their power away to their fears, and that's been holding back the whole session, okay? They've not been logging into their heart space. They've been logging in to their doubt. They've been logging into their fears. They've been logging into their phobias. And that's what's keeping them back. They know that now. And Spirit's letting you know that this is their journey. They have to face this. They have to face their inadequacies or their fears with regard to how adequate they are and how lovable they are. They have to see themselves clearly. You can't see themselves for them. You wish that they could see themselves through your eyes, which is the eyes of love. But this person, they're not seeing themselves through the eyes of love just yet. They have to get there before this transformation takes hold of them. Let's see what they've realized about you. The Spirit says this is this person's journey. And until they love themselves, and until they see themselves with the eyes of love, they will not hold themselves open to this connection. Because they will always be awaiting your rejection. Okay? Let's see what they've realized about you. So, their mission, if they choose to accept it, is to see themselves how you see them. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So, this is the energy, right? Your person's basically gaslighting themselves right now. Okay? This person, they're not in their heart space. I do think they may even be... Their self-concept, their self-esteem, they have been the victim of some very emotionally manipulative people in their life. I feel your person has been or is a survivor of some very severe emotional abuse. I think this started with their mother, whether their mother was present or absent from their life, and then all the other partners just continued it. So this person does not see themselves through the eyes of love, because the eyes of love how to express. The eyes of love. I can't express it, sorry. I cannot express the thought. I'm sorry, I can't express. And maybe this person can't express. There's a blockage in the heart because of this. Whoever was meant to express their first, your first encounter with love in the 3D is your parents. Okay? Is your parents. And if them who bore you cannot even express love or can't even look at you with the eyes of love, then how can other people? So it's a rejection that is that deep. If my own parent cannot love me, who are you to say that you love me? You understand? That's the hurdle that your person has to cross right now. If my own parent abandoned me, who are you to say, who can say that you won't abandon me as well? It's those kinds of issues, right? We have the Tower in reverse, and it says life experience in reverse, a significant life event. We have the Two of Swords. So what have they realized about you? We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I see a person who is very self-protective at this time. Very self-protective. And they're trying to hold on to a comfort zone. They're trying to stay safe at this time. I think you have truly rocked their world. And they're not sure what to do about it. They're not sure what to do about it. So what they're going to do is maintain homeostasis. Even though homeostasis might be very uncomfortable, we're going to maintain homeostasis whilst we think about what we're going to do. That's what I get. What have they realized? They realize that they are really into you. They're so much into you that they want to be provider and protector energy. Okay? They feel very possessive where you are concerned. They feel very jealous where you are concerned. It's like, that Smeagol, my precious kind of vibe. This is how they feel about you. And this has taken them by surprise. Because I feel for some of you, this might have been a casual thing. But now they realize it's not so casual. I feel like recently there may have been a situation where, I don't know what you did or what you didn't do, right? Maybe not giving them the same energy as before. I don't know. But there's something that happened recently. They said within the last 3 weeks that made them realize that you have options, 1. And 2, you don't need them. You are a lot more grounded and financially stable than your person. There's something you're more than your person. And maybe for some of you, it might be in several different areas, right? But there's something where you're more than your person in terms of the material world, right? They just didn't realize just how much until recently, right? they realize, wait now, this person don't need me for shit. They don't need me. But wherever they are, somebody needs them. So whether it is family members, a parent, a spouse, a child, there's some place where they are right now where somebody needs them, where they feel wanted. And it's important that a person may feel wanted. But there's something about your independence, whether it's financial independence or physical independence, or there's some kind of freedom that you have that is very threatening and feels very unsafe for your person. You don't need them. I feel like your person was spying on you, because we have this Page of Swords here, right? And he's very inquisitive, right? And he likes to find out shit, right? He likes to spy. So I feel your person was spying on you, and whatever they saw made them realize, wait a minute, this person doesn't need me. Something about it made them feel like you're no longer into them. It made them question your loyalty. But it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has everything to do with the broken foundation which your person grew up in. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now the Four of Wands upright, yes, it's a twin flame card, but it talks about our foundation, our family of origin. And anytime this is in reverse for me, especially when it's next to a child, right, with that page there, it tells me that whatever dynamic was happening in the family, it was too dysfunctional for a child to thrive. And then when we couple that with that Queen of Cups that was reversed, that was on the bottom of the deck, it tells me especially that their mother was emotionally abusive. So your person's sense of self-worth and their value, they've never had it. And the only way that your person feels like they are useful, they are worthy, is when they're needed by somebody else. And whatever they saw 3 weeks ago gave them the download that you don't need them. And if you don't need them, it means for them that you don't love them. So they're like, you know what? Maybe I should just hold on to this comfort zone that I have here. But at the same time, they're magnetized towards you. They're being pulled towards you, you know. There's a kind of very fervent energy with this Page of Swords here. It's like they can't even control themselves. Look at, I'm really drawn to the word impulsive. They can't even control themselves, even though they're trying to detach from you. It's a compulsion they have to spy. They also realize that in order for them to be this provider and protector, they might need to distance themselves from people that they've known for a long time. And I mean like family members, perhaps even friends. Yeah. And again, this is something big for your person, because remember, these are the people that's feeding your person's self-esteem. Their sense of self, their sense of self-worth. And they're very protective of that. Like, and it's an energy source. It's an energy source. They're very protective of that. But them being very protective of their energy source is also clashing with them wanting to be very protective of you. They're confused, guys. They are so confused. They are so confused. For some of you, your person is going through a breakup right now. Yeah. They're going through some sort of breakup right now with that Four of Wands in reverse. Might even be a divorce. They're very concerned about their finances. Will they have enough to be this provider and protector that they want to be to you? Will they have enough? Should they even tell you about it? They don't even know how things are going to pan out. So what have they realized? They've realized your value to them. They realize, that they are your emperor or empress, divine counterpart. They realize that they are very possessive where you are concerned. They realize that you're someone that can trigger those feelings of jealousy that they thought that they had long hidden or long dealt with. It's like all these things are coming back to the fore for them to deal with. You are just like stirring up a lot of emotional shit within a person. And it makes them feel very unstable. For some of you, they realize that they may want to have children with you. Or they may realize that there's a conversation that needs to be had here. They might need to tell you what they're going through in their life. For some of them, they're going through financial difficulty along with some sort of breakup. So they're thinking about coming and telling you about that. They realize that you're very grounded. I think this person looks at you as like someone, I'm walking on sunshine kind of way. Not very grounded. Just stuck in kind of fantasy. They're head in the clouds kind of way. They see you as that kind of, it is a naive energy. They see you as that kind of person, but now they're realizing, I think they misjudged you. They realize they misjudged you. There's a side of you that's very, very practical. That's very stable. You don't need them. You can provide for yourself. You can protect yourself. And this is scary. If they can't provide and protect, then what value are they to you? That's kind of the conversation that they're having with themselves. So based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? We have the Fool in reverse. We have Awakening, but that is the Hangman. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is like a progression. So what are they going to start with? Blocked energies. No movement at all. Just doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure out what is the way to go, trying to get some illumination or enlightenment as to what's the next move. And then they will take action. Let's ask Spirit what kind of action they're going to take. Because Two of Wands in reverse goes to the Ace of Wands for me. Oh, good Lord. What action are they going to take? 1 second, guys. And the action that they're going to take is the Six of Pentacles, which talks about balance. And the King of Swords. So expect a big conversation coming forward here. A big conversation about their intentions. It's one of those old-time conversations. Their intentions towards you. For some of you, if your person is with someone else, they're coming to tell you about that karmic partner and the struggles that they've been having in that connection. I see this guy as a warrior here. So some of the truth might be harsh. Some of the truths that you're going to hear might piss you off. But Spirit is saying that this is going to create a lot of balance. Whatever it is, it's going to create a lot of balance and a lot of healing in your relationship. And your relationship is going to move to another level of consciousness. Because in this picture here, there's a lot of unicorns. Okay? So your connection is going to elevate to a higher level of consciousness through this conversation that this person is coming forward to have with you. Okay? So they're going to start off stuck. I ain't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. They're going to get this enlightenment, and then the next move is going to be a big convo. It's not a small convo. It's a big convo. Okay? All right, let's see the card that you got. It says, every challenge provides an opportunity to discover a deeper meaning in life. So I feel like there's some rough waters you guys are going through right now. Okay? So for your person, there's a lot of, disillusionment, that kind of thing. But Spirit is saying, out of all of that, throughout the murky waters, just like how the lotus rises out of the mud, well, this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be a challenging time for you and your person, but it's also an opportunity, again, to elevate the connection through conversation, through being transparent, right? Every challenge provides an opportunity to discover a deeper meaning in life. Each challenge can be a gateway to something greater, which is what I'm sensing is going to happen here with this conversation. It's going to be difficult, but you're going to go to higher ground. Use your intuitive and creative powers. Many solutions exist. Move beyond fear, and you'll discover that there are no limits apart from the limits that we ourselves have placed. So right now, your person feels stuck. They feel like they're stuck, and they don't know what to do. But Spirit is saying they are going to get the enlightenment and the illumination that they need in order to take action and move forward. Okay? Spirit is just asking you to be open. Let's get one last card of advice, and we're going to end this reading. Underneath the deck, we have flow. As a card number 8, and 8's, about, again, 8 of Wands vibe, 8 of Cups vibe, and that's walking away or moving away from something, moving away from hard times, going with the flow. It's going with the flow of the universe. What's the advice for you? We have get clear. Okay. So for some of you, you may need a clearing, right? You may need a clearing. For others of you, you're allowing your fears, or maybe even other opinions, to cloud your judgment. Okay, I see a bird here, and in the Lenormand, the bird card means gossip. So maybe there's a lot of chatter and gossip coming towards you about your person and what they're going through. And Spirit saying this might be clouding your judgment. Right now is the time to rely on your own intuition. Okay? On your own intuition and your own assessment of what is going on here. And not listening to a bunch of chatter. So Spirit saying you have to do your own investigation. Get information. Get information. Ask the pertinent questions when this conversation occurs. And get clarity on anything that you may have doubts, questions, or things. Maybe there's certain things in your relationship that were never ventilated. Maybe there's a particular situation that happened and you guys never talked about it. Spirit saying now it's time to get that clarity. So it says get clear, card number 41. No, they don't want us to read it, so what? Anyway. Get clear. Take a moment to stop and think about what your intentions truly are regarding this situation. This is necessary to ensure you manifest what you want rather than what you don't want. Writing a list may help you track your intentions, identify a course of action, and focus on your desire. It may also highlight gaps in the information you currently have at hand. Follow up on what you need to know. Share your concerns and goals with those guiding you or someone you feel safe sharing with. Being clear is a matter of setting parameters on how you would like your life to unfold. When it comes to your well-being, it is vital to be clear about your intentions and desires. It is important to have a clear picture of what you value most. Once you know what you want and why you want it, you can begin to access those feelings. From the feeling, the manifestation is formulated and comes into shape. A woman is holding a stack of paper. She appears to be meditating. A sparrow serenades her. The pages represent possibilities that are yet to be discovered, as well as the clarity that comes from writing things down. Sparrows are thought to be messengers. The ancient Egyptians are said to have believed sparrows carry the souls of deceased loved ones to heaven. So this may be even ancestors waiting to communicate with you. The sparrow here may signify support from a significant deceased loved one who you may have been thinking of. A woman in the background sits in contemplation. Look for signs that bring you more clarity. Someone you share your insights with is experiencing similar circumstances. That's what I was saying. Your person as well, they're going through the same thing. They need to share the things that have been imprinted upon them by their life experiences and the persons that they've had those life experiences with. And what is the truth of the situation and the truth of who they are, right? They think that they are who people told them they are. Okay? And the message that they've gotten is that you're unworthy unless you are providing and protecting. Okay? Right? That's all you're good for, right? And your person has to realize that that is deeper than that. You know, you're worthy just because you exist, right? You're a divine being, just you exist. Therefore, you are worthy. So there's no performative anything that you have to do. You don't have to do anything to be worthy. Your essence is worthy, you know? So this is something that they have to come to realize. You too need clarity on the situation and on yourself as well, right? What are your motivations? What you want from this relationship? Is it that you are also seeking validation, or you're following your inner guidance and you really see potential in this relationship? Do you just want to be chosen? All these things we have to get clarity on, because they may point us to deeper set issues that we need to explore and heal. Okay? All right, my love. So that was your reading. I hope that it was helpful. Thankful for everything that you guys have done for this channel. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your dislikes, your comments. They all help our community expand. And I'm just grateful. I thank you for that. Take care. Bye. Hey Pal 3, welcome to your reading. And today we are asking, what have they realized about you? So if you chose the Psychic Tarot and this, I'm just seeing the little yin yang signals. Why am I saying signal? Maybe you're sending out a yin yang signal, right? Like a bat signal, a yin yang signal to your counterpart. Oh my gosh. All right. So if you chose that, this is going to be a reading. So before we get into everything, let us have a significator for your person. Ooh, why is the elephant knocked over? Makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. I think that's like from Tevin Campbell or something. Oh baby, I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't wanna. That song. It makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. Okay, might have been off key there, but I think that's the energy. Yeah, they think you're beautiful. Maybe this is what makes them weak and knocks them off their feet, right? They think you're absolutely beautiful. Okay, they can see the Empress in you. We see it's a card number 38, so the vibration of 3 and 8. So they see the Empress in you. They see 8. This is about power, and all sorts of power, spiritual power. You're here in the clouds and the ethers. They feel like you're spiritually protected. Okay, they feel like you're divine, but also there's Empress power. Okay, you know that pum pum power, right? There you have Empress power, right? Because look, I see a lot of pink here, and pink is about healing. You send off this kind of pink healing energy, that really strikes to the chord of their wounded inner child. This is what they feel when they're in your vibration. So let's see their energy towards you at this time. Oh, what was that? Trust, absolutely. They trust you and they trust spirit. They trust you and they trust spirit. They trust. We have another 11 here. So we had 38 before, which reduced to 11, and then we have 11 here. So this could definitely be your divine counterpart, your twin flame. But they are trusting where they are being guided right now. And they feel like they have been airlifted out of a situation and coming towards some sort of fertile field. Maybe it's your field that they're going to fertilize. I don't know. Right? But they trust you just like how they would trust a parachute if they were thrown out a plane. This person trusts you, and they don't trust a lot of people. They don't trust a lot of people, but they trust you. They trust you. They trust spirit. And I'm really drawn to the white of the parachute. It's like, you know, the white flag surrender. It's like this is their surrender right now. They're surrendering to their feelings. Remember the song, "Knocks Me Off My Feet," right? Yeah, they feel like they're floating on air when they think about you. It's that beautiful return to innocence kind of energy, right? I feel this person, they were very jaded about life, love, and maybe even spirit. And then you came into their life, and then you just kind of breathe a new life into this person, and reminded them about what is good in this world, what is good about God, creator, spirituality, and what is good about them. I think they lost faith in themselves. I think they didn't trust themselves even. So this is like a fresh beginning. Last year I was very, 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 very ill. I was hospitalized. And I remember when I came home, I was still feeling off. They didn't keep me in the hospital only because they didn't keep me very long. They just kept me for a week. And they said they would send me home because at that time there was an outbreak of COVID on the ward. So they're like, you're safe at home. So they sent me home. So I wasn't very well, but I was well enough to go home. So I used to they said, listen, there's another time to be doing all kind of crazy shit. Take it easy. Get lots of rest, lots of sleep. Just take it easy. So I was. So I used to take nice long naps during the day. And I remember this particular nap. And I dreamt I was in the clouds, above the clouds even, like in the middle of the galaxy, floating in the middle of the galaxy. And I see this like beautiful light. You know, I've already forgotten why I'm telling this story, but anyway, you'll get it. I don't know, right? I saw this beautiful light, so I'm floating towards it, and I'm talking to this light, and they're saying that this is a new beginning, and that I'm to take full advantage of it. And then I felt myself, guys, you know those dreams when you feel like you're falling, and then when you get up, you get up because you really think you're going to fall? I felt myself falling and then plop right back into my body. This is the energy I'm feeling. It's like this person has been given a new lease on life, and they're coming plop back into this earth plane as a new being. I don't think this is going to be the same person that you knew. When they come back around, I think this person, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has some sort of near-death experience, because that is the kind of energy that I'm feeling. This new perspective on life, having seen life from a very elevated position. Okay? All right, let me pull some cards on this and see what's going on. Spirit, tell us about trust. So what have they realized? They realize that they trust you, and they also realize that they can trust themselves and they can trust spirit. We have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 4 of Wands. Yeah, I definitely felt that. Emperor in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person is just like getting an elevated view of their shit, I feel they finally realize, listen, they weren't there for you. They were not there for you. They did not show up in an appropriate way in this relationship with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles, when he's in his negative aspect, King of Pentacles in reverse is a karmic energy. And it is a karmic energy of avarice. It's never enough. There's never enough people around. There's never enough money. There's never enough food. There's never enough anything. Right? It's that energy of avarice. It is the energy of jealousy, possessiveness. Okay? Being ungrounded. So it looks like those are the kind of energies that they embodied for the bulk of your relationship. They did not show up as the Emperor. In fact, they show up as a kind of control freak. And anytime you see anybody is a control freak, they're operating from a place of fear. So your person was operating from a place of fear. So they've realized that now. What have they realized about you? You're their counterpart. You're their counterpart. And they did not show up for you in an appropriate way. They did not show up for you in an appropriate manner. They didn't. They were not someone that you could depend on, someone that you could lean on. They did not show any leadership qualities in the relationship. And they feel that you deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve the best. So what have they realized about you? I don't read reversals in the Psychic Tarot, which is this, and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. I don't. All right. I saw it when I was shuffling, and it's come back here again. We have conflict and defeat, and this is the 5 of Swords. This is what they feel like. They feel like they've screwed themselves over with the way they treated you. And they're asking themselves, has too much water flowed under the bridge for me to make it back here? To make it back home? To make it back to where I belong? This person just ran and ran and ran and ran from this connection, ran from your intuition. Oh, why am I saying your intuition? Maybe from your intuition. I meant to say their intuition. But I think maybe your psychic abilities also scare this person shitless. And look, you see, she's talking to the galaxy with a light here just like me. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. So this person ran. Absolutely. Ran. And whatever they ran from, they met. So they ran from their flame and then they met themselves. Like, anyways, guys, what have they realized about you? We have crown chakra. I think they always knew that though. We have financial and material changes. This is the Five of Pentacles. Yes, that's what I felt too. Emotional withdrawal. Base chakra. Ace of Swords. And cutting through the BS. We have the Empress. So the Emperor finally showing up. And then we see the new beginning. This person jumping off and about to incarnate. So, guys, this is what I get. I think your person's been spending a lot of time alone. Right? A lot of time alone. Just trying to get in touch with their feelings. I see this person sitting by the seashore. Right? Trying to get in touch with their feelings. For some of them, they've been working hard on their finances. But even in this space where they're working hard on their finances, they're also thinking about you. Right? You know, some people, their work is their therapy. So as this person is working, they're thinking about you and they're trying to find solutions to the problem. Okay. Yeah, I think work is big for your person right now. And also, their home environment. I think there's a lot of stuff going on. But this time that they're spending alone, and maybe they're even going by the ocean to do this, has given them a lot of clarity. It's given them a lot of clarity about you. Okay, I see this feminine energy here. And she has a staff in her hand. So she is a leader. Okay. It's giving them a lot of clarity about you. A lot of clarity about who they are. A lot of clarity about who they are. Not just in connection with you, but who they are. Because remember, when we started, the Emperor was in the reverse. Right? King of Pentacles was in the reverse. But now they're realizing who they are. They're realizing they're the Emperor. They're the Emperor and they're a leader and they need to take charge. And I think two of the big things that they're taking charge of right now is work and their finances. And there's something going on here in their home life. They are cutting through a lot of bullshit. You see with this sword of truth here? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Big tall moments. Oh, this butterfly almost fall down. We'll put this butterfly here. So I think big changes for your person. Big transformation energy. Because they are getting a lot of clarity on who they are. What's happening in their environment. What's happening at work. And who you are. They're getting clarity on everything. They have realized that you're home. Your home base. You're home. You're home to this person. And not only that, look, we have 1st and 7th chakra here. So they see that, yes, you're very intuitive. Okay? You're very much tapped in. But at the same time, you're grounded too. You're grounded too. And I really appreciate that about you. Okay? I think they trust you. Well, we got that. They trust you, and that's because you engage in a lot of open communication with this person. They trust your word, right? You've kept your word. So you are unlike a lot of people in their environment. And they appreciate that difference. I told you, you're like a breath of fresh air to this person. We have 1 and 0, which is a new beginning. So 3 cards of new beginnings here. So this is what they're thinking. They're doing right now. They are taking charge of their environment in order to come towards you and have this new beginning with you. In order to take this leap of faith, right? They realize it begins with them. They can't just wait and be passive and hope for a miracle. Spirit meets us halfway. So they are being the leader. What have they realized about you? That you're no longer giving them the energy that you used to. You're on your own journey, and for some of you, it might be a creative journey. at this time. So you're very much on your own journey. You're on your own beat, as we would say, right? You're on your own beat. You're dancing to the beat of your own drum here. And that energetic step back, it's what's causing them to step up. You step back, they step up. You've created space for them to take a leadership role by falling back. So I think for the first half of your relationship, you were the leader and leading them through to these transformation energies that we've come to here. But now you've fallen back so that they can assume the position as a leader now. Because sometimes we must lead and sometimes we must follow. And I think this person has been following, but Spirit is saying it is their turn now to take this connection forward. That's what I'm getting with this whole lineup. So they're dealing with their finances. They're working hard. They're not just working hard at work. They're working hard on themselves. And whatever emotional issues that they have, because they want to release them and not bring this baggage into this new beginning that they're working towards. Okay? With this Fool's energy. They're trying to create a whole new life and a whole new world where both of you guys can feel safe. I see both of these people have on belts. And it reminds me of, like, you know, those gird in your loins kind of thing. And you gird your loins when you're about to go into battle. And he certainly looks ready for battle. He's like, this is like a physical battle. And maybe it's a physical battle that he has to wage right now. Maybe the blockages in your masculine's world are physical blockages. Okay? And you are also ready for battle, but your battle might be the spiritual realm. So you're a team. He is waging war against the forces, lower forces, okay, on the ground, and you are in the ethers. It's teamwork. And maybe this is something that he's realized as well, that you guys are a team. And they have to play their part, because the team is only as strong as its weakest link. Now, based on the energies that we are seeing here, what can we expect will be your person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? Sacral chakra. Am I surprised? No. So we have sacral chakra. We have spiritual strength. This is the 9 of Wands. We have 9 of Swords. And we have 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel a progression. I feel a progression. I think it's going to start off with your person knowing that they have a choice to make and kind of juggling, okay? And there's a lot of anxiety related to making this choice because there are heavy repercussions either way. Either way, something is going to die. Either way, someone might get hurt. Either way, there's going to be stress. Either way, there's going to be an adjustment. Okay? So it's a heavy energy to plow through. And for some of you guys, the obstacles are significant. The obstacles are significant, right? So I think they're going to be taking a lot of time to really think. And when it is time They're going to choose to step forward and take action, because sacral chakra is the energy of creation. It is the energy of action and motivation. So they're going to be taking action, and the action that they're going to choose to take is to stand in their power. And whatever this challenge is, to greet it with courage. I do see that they might be coming towards you, but they might choose to come towards you in a kind of sexualized way, because it's safe for them that way. It's safe for them that way. Because I think that they find, if you guys aren't talking, they find that silence kind of deafening. So they might come towards you kind of sexualized, just to be safe. But I am seeing they choosing the path of love, because there's so much green in this card. The path of love, the path of passion. I see that. Okay, so what is the advice for this pile? So we have this woman with the yin yang symbol in her hair, and it says, I come to awaken sleeping hearts. And I think this is what you came to do for your person, and I think this is what your person came to do for you, to wake you guys up. And they are awake, right? Like a bolt of lightning from the astral world, I appear as inspiration, a dream, or an idea. I fill your heart with creative light and illuminate your mind, so that the universe and all creation can find a space within your soul. This is a time for dreaming big. The possibilities are endless. So Spirit is saying, right now, you're on a roll, you're in flow, you're in divine flow. And anything that you want to manifest, anything that you want to create, anything that you want to appear in your 3D reality, you can have it. You can have it. There's no limit to what you can manifest. So whatever inspired thoughts that you're getting, whether it's about a creative project or a path that you must take, Spirit saying, listen, because that is Spirit pushing you forward. Let me get a card from this Whispers of Healing deck. What's the advice? Okay, it says self-love. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's what you need to focus on. And the advice here is reawaken. And remember, this bolt of lightning has come to awaken hearts. So it looks like you're being pushed forward. I see this is a card number 7. So this is about divine intervention. So for some of you, you might have fallen back into an old karmic cycle or some sort of old habit, or Spirit is saying you are moving on to a higher level of consciousness. Either way, this is like fresh fire coming from the divine to push you forward. It's like a nudge. Like a nudge from Spirit. Let's see. It's a card number 7. That's the Chariot. It says reawaken. You have been suppressing a part of yourself. This card is granting you the opportunity to heal self-judgment or embrace any hidden aspects of your nature, which is the essence of self-love, right? Embracing all of you. The primary relationship you have with yourself was formed in infancy. Your relationship with your present life developed on that foundation and adjusted based on experience and observation of the wider world. Become aware of your inner child. And we did say you are also providing a lot of reparenting energy for your person's inner child. They might be doing that for you too. Be willing to conscientiously communicate with the child that is within you. Listen to how your inner child feels. It is imperative to realize that others cannot meet your unfulfilled needs. Take responsibility for your happiness. It is up to you to satisfy your heart's desire. Work on healing any buried hurts you have been carrying with you. You may be unaware of where your emotional pain stems from. This is a gentle prompt for you to determine the cause of your pain. If necessary, seek support in getting to the root of your issues. So just as this person has taken a lot of time out to deal with their emotional shit, I'm spirit saying there's still stuff for you to uncover and also heal. And it says in this card, a ray of sunlight on a resting fairy highlights the importance of inner healing. The wings of a fairy usually stand for liberation or freedom. The daisies that surround a fairy represents purity and innocence. This imagery is addressing the innocence that lies within you. The spider web in the foreground is symbolic of the choices you are making. Hey, just like a person. And a network of support available to you. Trust that deep healing is possible. You will be able to move on from this place once you let go of your hidden hurt. So this is a time for healing for you and your person. And spirit saying you have support, right? Your person has support, right? And you have support too, as you go through this journey of self-acceptance. That's what it seems to be. It's a journey of acceptance of all parts of yourself. Okay? Pile 3, that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Grateful for everything that you guys do for this channel. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your dislikes, your comments, buying cups of coffee, clicking on the ads. They all help our community expand and grow. And I'm just grateful for it. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye.